As we all know, we have gathered here to celebrate Teachers' Day through virtual platform. Let's start today's program with Bhavan's prayer by Lalita Sivajyoti. Madam.
నమ్మరికి నమస్కారం అండి. హ్యాపీ టీచర్స్ డే. పూర్ణమదః పూర్ణమిదం పూర్ణాత్ పూర్ణముదచ్యతే పూర్ణస్య పూర్ణమాదాయ పూర్ణమేవావశిష్యతే. హరిః ఓం. ఈశావాస్యమిదం సర్వం యత్కించిత్ జగత్యాం జగత్ తేన త్యక్తేన భుంజితాః మా గృధః కస్య స్వేద్ధనం. ఓం సహనావవతు సహనౌ భునక్తు సహ వీర్యం కరవావహై తేజస్వినావధీతమస్తు మా విద్విషావహై. ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి.
I am really very happy to have along with us the Honorary Director and Treasurer Dr. N. Satyanarayan Raju Garu on this auspicious occasion. Welcome you, sir. I also extend my warm welcome to Indira Madam, Principal, for today's gathering. Now, may I request Dr. N. Satyanarayan Raju Garu to garland the portrait of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan on this momentous occasion.
So garland.
So let us pay homage to Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, whose birthday has been celebrated as Teachers' Day since 1962. He was a renowned scholar, recipient of Bharata Ratna, first Vice President and second President of Independent India. Thank you, sir. Now, I request our beloved principal, Mrs. Indira, to say a few words on this occasion.
Namaste everyone. At the outset, I am to convey my greetings to my teaching fraternity. It is the time to think of the golden, immortal contribution made by Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan to our country. Educational institutions are anvils on which the future generation is forged, chiseled, and shaped. The teacher is the one who transforms clay-like raw students at the entry point to marble-like prowess embedded graduates at the exit point. That is the strength, caliber, involvement, devotion, and the ability of the teacher. A true responsible teacher clings his student tight, having abundant care while taking him across the academic corridors. To ensure sound education system, the teacher and taught should have mutual trust, care, interest, and love. Many of you might have become teacher accidentally. After entering into the profession, be passionate towards teaching. A teacher is not a teacher because he knows how to teach, but a teacher is a teacher who listens and loves his students. A teacher is not a teacher for he practices before he preaches, but a teacher is a teacher who inspires and ignites his students. I wish and want all my teachers to be inspiring teachers. My dear teachers, we are all aware that our country is in the tight grip of COVID-19 pandemic and schools are shut for months. Even then, in the whirlpool of many odds and impediments, you braved the situation, mustering all your knowledge and honing all IT skills to give uninterrupted qualitative online instructions to our students. My sincere appreciation to all of you in this respect. I pray God to grant you all further mettle and courage to tread the same path. On this auspicious occasion, let us take a strong resolve to imbibe and practice noble qualities and values to transform ourselves to be the best teachers, our students as best students, and to improve our society as well as our nation. Once again, I wish everyone a happy Teachers' Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam, for your valuable words. Now, may I request Dr. N. Satyanarayan Raju sir to address the gathering on this auspicious occasion.
Om Ananta Chaitanya Shakti Namo Namaha Om. I convey my best wishes to all my colleagues in Bhakti Vidyavan on the occasion of Teachers' Day. We celebrate every year Teachers' Day to commemorate the birthday of renowned teacher of our times, Professor S. Radhakrishnan. A teacher occupied highest position in our free India. He served as a teacher, as a lecturer in Rajahmundry, and also professor in number of universities in India, Vice Chancellor of Andhra University, visiting professor of Oxford, Cambridge, and all other renowned universities. He served as ambassador of Russia, met the steel man Stalin, and Stalin also, he liked Radhakrishnan. After independence, he became Vice President and also President of India. A philosopher professor occupied the highest position. Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister of Free India, appreciated his suggestions. Once, Radhakrishnan said, "Material wealth is not my goal, but I am a full-time treasure seeker in my quest for new opportunities for my students to use their talents. I have a past that is rich in memories. I have a present that is challenging, adventurous, and fun because I am allowed to spend my days with future. My dear colleagues, you recapitulate Sri APJ Abdul Kalam after demitting office as President of India, joined in Anna University as a teacher. I hope you also remember Russian President Putin appreciated recently the teaching community. The National curriculum framework, NCF 2005 gave emphasis on practical orientation in the syllabus. We all in the Bhavan, CBSE schools know very well the activity orientation of curriculum. The central government recently declared the new education policy. Experimental learning, analytical thinking, research-based learning are coming into mandatory existence as per new education policy 2020. Along with these imparting values among children is the prime job of a teacher, as values are at stake in this technological world. Dr. Kothari Commission in 1965 pointed some lapses in educational policy. The new policy covers all the lapses pointed by Kothari Commission. Bharati Vidya Bhavan gives much importance in imparting value education, imbibing our spiritual and cultural ethos. Today, I have witnessed Mahabharatam serial in which Lord Krishna told Guru Dronacharya that he failed to give value education to his son Ashwadhama. Let us recapitulate the words of Sri Abdul Kalam ji. A country can be made corruption free and a nation of beautiful minds only by the father, mother and the teacher. I add further that teachers should also make good fathers and mothers. One child, one teacher, one pen and one book can change the world. A quote by the daughter of a teacher, Nobel laureate Malala Yousafzai. In orientation courses also, I gave 9 qualities of ancient teacher. Those qualities are even relevant today. Suchir, Vachasvi, Drutiman, Smruti, Kruti, Namrata, Vachahi, Jignasu. Suchir, cleanliness, internal and external cleanliness. Vachasvi, good articulation. Vachasvi, good countenance. He must be pleasant. Students must like him. Drutiman, courage. Internal and external courage. Smritiman, excellent memory. Kruti, ability to write. Namrataha, humility. Vinaya. Utsahi, enthusiastic. Jignasu, learn more and more. These are the important qualities of 9 qualities of teacher. If we practice all these qualities, we realize the important the new policy guidelines. So you have to read books, understand them, read, perceive, practice, enjoy, or experience. And we have to tell the teachers, the students. There are certain aspirations of the parents. We have to fulfill them in this connection. Let us remember letter Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's headmaster. He pointed out number of aspirations, his parental aspirations, what he expected from the school. We can't fulfill all these aspirations. At least we have to fulfill the important aspirations of the parent. So you go through the letter written by Abraham Lincoln to his son's headmaster. Number of times, Bhakti Vidyavan also every year organizing Tirupati Book Festival on a grand scale. We have to inculcate book reading habits in young minds. You read first. The students will also cultivate. We also motivate the parents. Parents' cooperation is also very much required. Then only we can make best decisions. You remember last sloka of Bhagavad Gita. That is, we say Sanjaya Uvasa. Sanjaya told, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Bhardo, that sloka, that is, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Bhardo Dhanudharaha. ఎక్కడైతే యోగేశ్వరుడైనటువంటి శ్రీకృష్ణుని యొక్క శక్తి, ఎక్కడైతే కార్యశూరుడు కార్యదక్షుడు అయినటువంటి అర్జునుని యొక్క శక్తి రెండు మిళితమై ఉంటాయో అక్కడే సిరి సంపదలు, న్యాయం, ధర్మం, సుఖశాంతులు వర్ధిల్లుతాయని భగవద్గీత చెప్పింది. అందుచేత మనందరం let us practice yoga and do the work. Let us do justice to the profession we have chosen. With this, I conclude. This is my 50th year of teaching. I am very happy that I am meeting you through technology in this 50th year. Let us use technology and also technology and spiritual practice only make us peaceful. Be safe, maintain good health, and also do justice to your family, to the profession you have chosen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and motivational speech. Now, vote of thanks by Punyavati ma'am, Mrs. K. Punyavati ma'am.
Namaste everyone. I deem it a great privilege to propose vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. Let me express my heartfelt gratitude to our Honorary Director and Treasurer, Dr. N. Satyanarayan Rajgaru, for his inspiring and valuable message. We assure you, sir, that we imbibe all the values required for a good teacher that you have mentioned now. Thank you very much, sir, for constantly guiding and encouraging us in all our endeavors. I express my gratitude to our Honorary Secretary, Professor Sudhakar Reddy Garu, for being with us on this occasion. I express my gratitude to our beloved Principal, Mrs. Indira, for her motivating address. Thank you, Madam. I am thankful to our Vice Principals, Mrs. A. Vanishri and Mrs. P. Sundari, and all the teachers for attending the program. Let me take this opportunity to thank all the revered gurus and mentors who have been either directly or indirectly responsible for guiding and enlightening us to tread the path of success. Let us all take an oath to keep up the ideals and principles of all the great teachers of the world and always strive to instill values and ethics in our students to mold them into great personalities. I once again thank everyone present here and wish everyone a happy Teachers' Day. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.